Brian, I want to say, first of all, thanks for basically coming out to the office and checking us out, and then ending up pretty much acquiring everything we do all in one fell swoop from a visit. That wasn't the intention when we met you in Vegas, I guess it was, wasn't it?
I think that was your intention all along.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know I'm that great a salesperson, but thank you. So, tell us who you are.
Brian?
Because I want to, at the end, people don't always purchase what we have, but they can always use our clients for the services, and you're doing a lot more than the average now. So tell us about yourself.
Brian Neely. We're in Bethany, Oklahoma, which is just a suburb of Oklahoma City. And company's name is Inkling Design. And we do screen printing, and now we do embossing and laser etching and cutting and whatever else we can come up with this stuff.
You also added the embroidery as well, right?
Yeah, the embroidery also now.
I know you're a firefighter.
Yes, sir.
And how long you been screen printing? 17 days now?
Yeah. I guess I've been screen printing for 20 years.
20? Okay, I was thinking of 17 years. That's great.
Yeah, firefighter for 13 years, I think, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. Listen, you came by the booth at, I think it was the SGIA show. What made you do a double take? And then tell me about the process that went, how this happened.
Probably what made us do the double take is it kind of looked like magic. And for myself, I've always looked at stuff that's innovative that I could make more money with, that I could bring more products that are different that other people don't have. And
sorry, go ahead.
And just from looking at the options and things that you guys were offering, I could see that would be a.
You already doing corporate stuff, or are you expanding, or you got a certain niche, or tell me a little bit about who you appeal to now. We've done some corporate stuff, but we didn't do a lot of in-house embroidery. All the stuff that we did in the past was we contracted it out. I guess I hate sending stuff out the door to have it done, and so we didn't do as much as we could have, just because of my apprehension of other people getting the stuff done when I needed it. And so, anyways, I can see with the embossing and with the laser etching and the embroidery, in-house, the corporate market gets bigger for us. It's going to be able to grab clients that already were having screen printing done by somebody else that was doing their embroidery and wanting to keep all that in-house. But now we have some unique products that we can kind of woo them our way. It's safe to say that you've been doing screen printing for 20 years, and the business is tough, right? Because everybody can sort of get started in the business.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And for a nickel less, they can undercut you even though they don't get the quality that you're putting out, obviously. Embroidery is, I would say, as competitive, but you now are in the less than 5% of the people that fundamentally do way more under one roof, because by combining the embroidery with the laser, by combining the embossing with the laser, by combining screen printing with the embroidery laser, you can do the looks that you see in a retail store for your schools and those clients, and you can mix and match. So remember the one thing, I'm not there training you, but your only limitation from today on, when the training's sort of done, for those 3-4 days, or those 3 days there, is your imagination now. You already hold up something that you guys created there in your little magic kitchen. You actually came to Toronto, right? So can you just tell people what your impression was? Because I've had some competitors. By the way, one of them is now bankrupt. He used to say that we work out of a garage. But what was your impression of when you came to our office to check us out? You did that for what? To make sure you're not sending money to a different country, or what was your reason for coming out?
Well, main thing was to, meet who I was going to be talking to, because I know it's a long-term commitment, when you buy a piece of equipment. And and I wanted to see, what the manufacturing was like, and are you guys doing, what you said you were doing, and definitely the people there were real warm and friendly and helpful, very helpful. And it was just a great experience. The shop was very nice and impeccable. So.
Hey, thank you. It cuts out sometimes. That's why I don't mean to overtalk.
Mm-hmm.
What was your training experience now?
As far as here, I can hear you. Are you saying here at my shop?
Yeah, like when you purchased stuff before, do you feel you got as much know-how, information, tips and tricks, or how would you rate what you've gone through?
Oh, I'd definitely say, with Alex here and the help from you over the phone and through emails and stuff, definitely lots of great knowledge that is more than I've gotten from other pieces of equipment that I've bought. Most of the pieces of equipment that I've bought, they expect you to know the piece of equipment because that's why you're buying it. So the education was really good.
On the other side of the coin, is it like learning how to fly a 747? The way that the software is set up, the way the logic of the touch screens is. Like, do you have anything that's ever been that simple, in your opinion?
It's pretty simple. It's straightforward. There's, I can't really compare it to which other. The screen printing animal versus the heat transfer animal and those things. So, definitely on a scale of ease to be able to, do it with your equipment is definitely up there as being, pretty easy, straightforward, easy to train on.
Okay, cool. Now, just one final thing is, if somebody is in your shoes, and you were investigating a laser, and is it fair to say I didn't go and twist your shoulder into getting the embossing machine? I didn't hold a gun to your head to make you get everything. What inspired you to do that, actually? Like, what was, you were there, you saw it, but it doesn't always happen to us. It's a nice thing, and I appreciate the trust, but what made you do the whole kit and caboodle all at once?
I guess having the versatility of both of them, I could see the strengths of the embossing and the strengths of the laser, and the combination of the two. It just kind of fit. I don't know.
What are you faced with every day? Like, was the business getting tougher?
Yeah, definitely. Business is getting tougher. It's. One thing, you want to have something unique. I want to be able to have the options to make things that other people can't, so that whenever I go show it to them, they can't go show it to somebody else and say, what can you do this for? And they'll go, well, I don't know how to do that. So for me, I want to be able to do things that other people can't. And I could see the laser as an opportunity to make lots of different unique things.
We always joke, Brian, that if your competitor, you know how the person might shop you, right? You make up the sample and then they'll try and shop you on it. It doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. But we always have the inside joke that if your competitor tries to do it the same price that you do it for, but doesn't have our technology, they're going to lose their shirt, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, that, hopefully the technology that we've purchased is going to, outrun them and make us more efficient.
Okay, very cool. So remember that you're part of the family now. We're an open book. There's some information as we get it. We'll update you. There's some references to certain suppliers that aren't easily found that you get access to, or we share it with you. And all you got to do is keep the doors open with us. We did some stuff on Skype prior to the training. And when you've got any technical issues, or you've got a barrier, or you're stumped on something and you're trying to break some ground, then feel free to bring it up, because maybe you know, especially guys like Alex, they've been to so many places in the country that they can impart some tidbit of knowledge that takes you over the hump there and gets you to another level, okay? So don't be shy.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's get the marketing beginning, right? So you make a lot of samples with Richard, and you've got to get the marketing ramped up now that everything's in-house under one roof.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, good. And so your wife isn't going to make you sleep on the couch for getting all those toys, right?
Well, I haven't produced a bag of cash for her yet, so I think maybe.
She didn't give you a window, right?
Yeah. So we'll see. No, it's.
Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Take a green piece of twill. And make a Benjamin Franklin with the foil. And take that.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Hey, send us a picture if you actually do it, you guys.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
We'll be in touch. I can't wait that we hook up together and have a drink together or whatever.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Rob.
And I'll get you on the preferred decorators list for the suppliers as well.
Okay.
So could you get a certificate afterwards, and then that will help. So I would recommend that for the reps in those regions, you create an open house for them so they start to understand really what's different about you today versus, 3 days ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thanks a ton.
Thanks, Rob. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.